What's good? What's good? This is Steeko. This is Steeko the podcast. Hey, if you ain't done it yet, do me a favor. Stop what you're doing. Subscribe to the channel. Si te gusta lo que mira, press like. Share this video on all your social media platforms. Drop a comment in the comment section. You know I'm always interacting with mi gente. Ya tu sabe. Hit the notification bell to get notified. Visit the website, r2drec.com. And let's get into it. Ooh. It got chilly outside, man. New York, big city of dreams. Oh, 281, UFC 281. ¿Qué pasó? What happened? It got messy. It got messy. Hey, it made me a fan of a few fighters out there, man. I ain't gonna even lie to y'all. And y'all probably gonna be like, who he talking about? Like, who you a fan of now? Who weren't you a fan of then? Well, let's talk about it. John Wayne Lee, we already saw that coming from a mile away. Y'all, I'm gonna be honest with you. John Wayne Lee, she a beast. And I don't even want to talk about the fight. I had a feeling that whoever the fighter was, it don't even matter. I knew how it was gonna play out because she's just so explosive, so fast, and she just going those chingazos. She's ready to go to war. I mean, that's war right there. That's war, but. I figured that was going to happen. Michael Chandler and Dustin Poirier. The Diamond, La Roca versus Iron versus Diamond. Look, I don't know what it is about Michael Chandler. He's very entertaining. I'm not going to take that away from him. He's explosive. He's going to come out ready to bang and ready to do his thing. But at some point in time, bro, you got to figure out how to do the defense move, like do something different because you go on these war fights, right? And these fights that you go into, whew, it's only so much damage a person can take. And after a while, after the few other fights that you've been getting into, I know. Okay, so when Justin let's start over. Dan Hooker. One shot, done. I think that was more like the Dan Hooker, like they didn't really know you, he got caught up in the hype. Who knows? He froze up and then took one. I don't know, but who knows? Then we got Charles Oliveira, and you know how that went. You know how that goes. But then you jump into Justin Gaethje. And I was like, why would you want to bang with him? Like, he likes to bang. Like, he likes to throw them chingazos and ready to go to war. If you ain't ready for that type of energy, mira lo que tienes que hacer, you got to calm it down a little bit. You got to pump them brakes. What is your team telling you, bro? They keep saying, keep going. No, they probably telling you, like, bro, wrestle this man. Take this man down. Do something different. But, we saw the outcome on that one. I mean, the whole... Hijo de su, man. Hijo de su. Texas Shane, I can't even say it. Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I can't say it. Yeah. Your face didn't look right on that one. Then you fought Mael Cucuy. And I dropped the one for Mael Cucuy, man. It's pretty much over for that guy, man. It really is. But you hit him with that what was it like? I think it was like 60-yard field goal. You know what I'm saying? You kicked him with a leg, with a foot, sent him out of space, bro. I was like, what was that? And I was like, man, it's like he's on and off, right? And now he fights the diamond in the dirt. Like, come on now. And you want to go with you ready to go throw them things again? Bro, chill out, man. Let's think about a different strategy, bro. Now you calling out Conor McGregor, and I'll be honest with you, 1,000 with you. I love the way you are, how would you say, promoting it, right? How you put it out to the public, like this is what the people want to see. And I'll be honest with you, it's not. I don't see a lot of people saying you need to fight him. You need to. I just don't see it. Maybe we need to drop a poll and see if we want to see it. But for the most part, I don't see a lot. Nah. It'd be a cool fight, but nobody's really like asking for it. I don't know how you playing it. You playing the good guy. Like, hey, look, I respect them. But you ready for red panty night. let's be real. You've been doing this for a very long time, and bring Conor McGregor to fight you, it makes sense. I mean, it makes sense because you've been in this industry, you know, for a while. So you want to get a little paycheck, you know, a little payola, baby. No, it's not payola. Payola's when you owe somebody. My bad. But hey, you know, it's let me get that 50 G's, baby. More like 50 mil, baby. Let's be real. That's what it is. But hey, if it happens, it happens. If it don't, it don't. We keep it moving. Let's move on to the next one. Izzy Adesanya. Israel Adesanya versus Alex Pereira. You know what's weird about that? Do y'all remember when it was Usman, Izzy, and Francis? All them champions, and they wanted to go fight in the motherland? Well, it look like if they bring it back, it gotta be a reason for them to all be champions again. But you know, I had a feeling, right? I said, this year is going to be very interesting. The only fighter that hasn't lost his belt yet is Francis, but he ain't fighting nobody. He's not fighting nobody. No, it's not chilly. He's like, oh, no, you know, I'm waiting for John Jones. Win, you know, but hey, let's get into it, right? It felt like deja vu all over again. What just happened, man? What just happened? He was winning the entire fight. Y después le pegó con ese hook. He hit him with the hook again. But he had a chance on that first round. They should have given it. I wish that sometimes, don't you wish that sometimes there was like at least 10 more seconds on the clock? Because he was about to finish him. Kind of like when Justin Gaethje fought Tony Ferguson. When Ferguson on the first round, he threw an uppercut. He wobbled. You know, he did the wobble dance. And then I was like, oh, only there was 10 more seconds. And then, you know, the fight keeps going. And then it didn't end very well for Izzy towards the end. He was just taking in trancazos. He just back. And then he was, And you know, yeah, he was still in the fight, but was he really in the fight? I mean, I love when fighters say, you know, I want to go out of my shield. No, you don't, bruh. No, you don't, because you become a meme. You know what I'm saying? Let's be real. You know, you don't want them problems. You don't want them problems. You don't want to be a Tyron Woodley. You don't want to be who else? Pacquiao at one point. You don't want to be some of these great fighters that we know to be great, to be laid out on the floor. Conor McGregor, está dormido. Let's be honest, está dormido. He was there with the, you know, but we don't want that to happen. We just really don't. A lot of people say we do, but I understand that's a fighter's mentality, because I know if I'm in a fight, I don't want nobody stopping me. Hey, man, whoever, hey, I take my wins, I could take my L's. I take my L's, I could take my wins. We win or lose. But he comes out that press conference, boy, looking smooth, man. And look, that's the person that I would say made me a fan. He made me a fan. And I'll be honest with y'all. I'm going to keep it real with y'all right now. I was never the biggest fan of Israel Adesanya. And I'm going to let y'all know why. Because I felt for the longest time him in this UFC career, it's cool, like Daniel Cormier said, play it safe. But at some point in time, after you've been a champion for so long and you've been defending these belts, you've been doing what you're supposed to do, you got to ask yourself, like, at what point you going to give us a fight, bro? But I get it, you know, he's a calculated fighter. He waits for the opponent to do something for him to react. I get all that. And sometimes, you know, it's good and sometimes it's bad. With this one, I don't know if he did anything like that was wrong. I'll be honest with you. He was actually fighting a good fight. He was actually putting it on. He wasn't out there, you know, just waiting. And no, he was actually fighting this guy. Because I felt like deep inside, I felt like, hey, man, revenge is sweet as joy next to getting. You know what I'm saying? I felt like Tupac all over again, baby. Let's make it happen. Yeah. I was in that energy. I said, come on, let's go, Izzy. Let's pick it up, baby. Let's go. But it didn't end in the way I expected. And then would you say, oh, he kind of like, you know, pressed, you know, he slowed down. No, he didn't slow down. He actually pressed all the way. It's that one kick, though. I don't know if y'all saw it, but he threw that kick, and it's like, it was weird. It like his leg wasn't, his shin or whatever, it wasn't like it was broken or anything, but he did a whole backwards flip, and I was just like, oh, no. Oh, no, don't let this fight end like this. After he had a flawless 4 rounds, nah, it can't end like this. But you know, in the press conference, he did say, hey, look, my leg pretty much at that moment was compromised. I wasn't able to adjust. And you know, as a fighter, when you stand, no matter what, you got to be loose on your feet. You got to be able to move fast. And Izzy's the type of person, when I've been seeing him for so long, he moves fast. And he made me a fan, y'all. I'm a fan. I want to watch him fight again. I'm sorry. I just do now. At first, I didn't. I was like, I don't care about Izzy. You know, he comes out there with the Undertaker. He comes out and do all this. I was like, whatever, man. But now, he solidified my book. Even though he's probably solidified for a lot of y'all right now. Well, you know, this whole undefeated, this whole thing, man. Like, you know, that's thought here. It isn't in people's heads these days. You know, they're like, oh, we gotta be undefeated, so you could be Khabib or you could be Mayweather. I mean, look, that's them. Nobody wakes up and say, hey, you know, I want to be Floyd Mayweather. Some people do, but you know, nobody. You know, Khabib is Khabib and Mayweather's Mayweather. So they're undefeated. Cool. The difference between, look, this is just me. The difference between Khabib and Mayweather stuck around long enough to actually fight fighters that could potentially beat him over time. Khabib, on the other hand, he fought fighters one time and then rematch them again. See what happens when you rematch somebody. See what happens. Look what happened to Usman. He rematched Leon after so many years, and look what happened. You just never know. That's just the fight game, and that's how the fight game goes, y'all. Look, don't be disappointed. Don't be sad. You know, don't be in tears, man. It's just the way the fight game goes. What I love about UFC is that they make the fights happen. No matter what, these fighters are ready to roll. I don't care if you're ranked at the very bottom. Let's go fight number 2, number 1. Let's make it happen. The hype is real. And guess what? That's what UFC keeps winning. Boxing keeps, like, you know, está un poquito así. Mira, look, we ain't even getting Earl Spence versus Terence Crawford. What is going on? Hey, but look. So I get in these moments because I love boxing, y'all. Y'all don't understand. I love boxing. And boxing to me, man, and it what it used to be, bro. But UFC 281, what a card in New York, Madison Square Garden. Ooh, it looks like it was chilly out there, but hey, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel. Si te gusta lo que mira, press like. Also, share this video on your social media platforms. Drop a comment in the comment section. You know I'm always here interacting with mi gente. Hit the notification bell. And do me a favor, man. Visit the website, r2drec.com. And always remember, have peace in your heart, have faith, and never give up. All right, 1.